All right, welcome back to the Gospel Morning Show. And today, as I was mentioning, I have the one and only, the GM, Tom Long, here beside me.
Yes.
Look at all seasoning.
Good morning. Yes.
Good morning. And we want you to think about food this morning. Yes, don't we?
Delicious food.
Captain George's,
Yes,
okay?
Yes.
How long have you guys been here? I've been hearing about Captain George's forever. I've been here once or twice in my lifetime, so, you know.
Yes, for over 35 years, the Pizzolides family has been providing the best in seafood and non-seafood items as well.
Okay.
The buffet is what we're legendary for.
All right. That's awesome. So the buffet, let's talk about it.
Okay.
All right. I know you said 35 years of history, so y'all got this buffet thing down.
We've got it down to our science. Yes, we do. Over 70 items on our buffet, everything from Alaskan snow crab legs, steamed shrimp, oyster Rockefeller, prime rib of beef with au jus sauce. So if you're a non-seafood eater, there's plenty. Full salad bar with 8 homemade pastas, and then 16 of the best homemade desserts you've ever tried.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Now, that's just half. That's that's like 20% of the bar he's mentioned. Because I have a whole sheet, you know.
Absolutely.
But I have more than this sheet. I'm just telling you. I mean, it is so many items. And the cool thing is, this is the holiday season.
Yes.
So Thanksgiving is coming around the corner.
Absolutely.
You got some
Yeah.
working moms or working families
Oh.
that do not have time. You know, you
No.
don't have time. It's
No.
okay.
All day long from 11:30 to 9 o'clock. We'll be open on Thanksgiving Day. That'll include our crab legs, our steamed shrimp, just $28 that
Oh,
day.
$28.
You can't buy all that and put it together for a family of 4. So it is, and large parties, I mean, we can handle them from 6 to 60 to 600. It's what we do, and we do well. So we've got Veterans Day coming up,
Yes,
Tuesday, November
veterans.
11th.
Yes.
We're offering veterans and the military a free buffet for those individuals with ID. We invite them to come in on that Tuesday. We'll be open from 4 to 9.
Okay.
And we'll be providing those meals and to honor our military.
Wow. So you telling them that military, active duty,
Yes.
with your ID,
Yes.
you do not have to look for something to eat on that day, Veterans Day.
No, come here
So
and
you can come here.
absolutely enjoy
Free?
themselves. Free. Free buffet for the active duty member or veterans, those who've retired. As
What?
long as they have an honored
Oh
military
my God.
ID
This
of
place
some
is going to
sort.
be packed.
Yes.
I'm
Yes, it
trying
will.
to tell you, I need to.
There you
I got to
go.
find me somebody who's military. But you know, I know you guys do a lot of great things during the holidays. Now I heard of a Santa Claus. What y'all gonna do Christmas time? What's that's gonna be like?
Well, it's just great here. I mean, we decorate all of our locations. You know, we have 4. We have one in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We
okay.
have one in the Outer Banks at
Okay.
the 8.5 Mile Post in Nags Head. We have our beautiful location in Colonial Williamsburg, right there on Richmond Road. Seats 800 guests. It's just beautifully
Wow.
decorated. And then, of course, here, our Virginia Beach location.
Wow. So yeah, you know, and a lot of people did think Captain George's was only here. So you have 4 locations.
We do.
Four.
4.
Okay, so there is no excuse, and we are all over on TV. So find a Captain George's and get there and eat.
Well, they can go to CaptainGeorges.com, pull up all the information, our
Perfect.
locations, our times, telephone numbers. Again, we handle large reservations. We can handle large parties. So,
Wow.
especially during the holiday season, companies want to have give their employees something special.
That's a good gift.
Yeah, they
companies.
do. They do.
Christmas time.
Absolutely.
You can hook me up with a Captain George's anytime.
go.
That's
There
a
you
good
go.
idea. Now let me ask. You also do. I heard you guys do some catering.
Well,
Is it available?
not really outside the locations.
Okay.
Obviously, we handle large groups and parties. We don't do a whole lot of catering, although we do sell many of our items to go. Moms, dads will come by and pick up a large platter of our crab imperial, for instance, and take it home, put it in the oven, and serve it up. So people do that quite a bit for large parties.
So I can call and say I want
Absolutely.
how many crabs?
Yeah, we sell crab legs by the pound, steamed shrimp. We've got vegetable platters. Anything that we sell, we can sell it to go as well. So
All right.
people often do that. Our baklava, a fresh
Ooh.
baklava. Nobody makes
We just-
baklava like Captain
Wow.
George's. So for desserts, they're the best.
Tell me about the desserts
Oh, my
because
gosh.
are they homemade or do you have special? Is Grandma in the kitchen?
Yeah, she is there. Absolutely. Every item is made here fresh each day. Our fresh cakes, cheesecake, banana pudding, whatever
I'm trying to lose
rice
weight,
pudding.
yeah.
Just it goes on and on and on. So anything that you like in regards to desserts, I think we have it.
All right, that's awesome. Now, I heard someone say crabs, and you all sell and buy the most crabs in the whole wide world,
Well,
or
that is
the whole
true.
nation?
That is true. Worldwide, we normally purchase 1/10, 1/11, depending on how much is harvested each year. But the only folks who purchase more crab legs than us is Red Lobster and the country of China. We are the third largest purchaser of crab legs in the world, with well over 1 million pounds.
£1 million?
With just 4 locations.
At 4 locations?
Yes.
That's a lot of crabs.
That's a lot of crabs.
Y'all been eating a lot of crabs. So,
Yep.
wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tom. I really enjoyed this. I really did. Coming up next, we have more great gospel music right here on the Gospel Morning Show.
Church girl.
Today on the Political Spotlight, Senator Louise Lucas talks on Mark Warner for Senate. As a woman in business, my topics that I want to ask you is about women in business and Senator Mark Warner's position, because I know he had 2 businesses of his own.
Exactly.
And he had to keep going and try again until he got Nextel. So, for a woman as myself, my question would be, what do we have to look forward as far as for small businesses to be able to expect from Senator Mark Warner?
Okay, I think Governor McAuliffe has made it easy for Senator Mark Warner in that he signed Executive Order number 20, and this was just within the last 3 months. And what that order says is that any business that comes into Virginia that does any business with the state, that 45% of that business has to go to SWAM certified businesses, which is small, women, and minority-owned businesses. Otherwise, they don't get paid. See, before there were no consequences associated with not following the letter of the law. Now there is. If businesses that come in, especially these large contractors, don't come in and they don't slice off a part of that business for small or SWAM businesses, the governor, they just will not get paid. And so the governor will not continue to do business with them. Now, I can say there's a lot of people say, well, what assurances do we have that that's going to happen? Well, Governor McAuliffe has hired a czar, a person who's going to be in charge of monitoring that program to make sure that minorities do get their fair share of business in the Commonwealth of Virginia. One of the things that I found has been a big problem for SWAM certified businesses is having access to capital. So what we want to also do is to make sure that we open up doors at banks so that minorities and other members of the SWAM community can have access to capital so that they can keep their businesses going. Because a lot of folks can't go to the bank, and I mean, I was blessed because I'd worked at the shipyard and I had been executive director of the stock organization, and I had stockpiles of money. So when I started my first business, and I went to the bank and I said, well, I want to borrow $1 million. And they said, fine. I went through SBA, but you have to come up with 20% of your own money.
That's right.
Now, for people who are not able to come up with 20% of their own money, they're going to have to be able to have access to that capital some other way. And there are all kinds of what they call mechanisms now that help SWAM certified businesses to be able to do that. So Governor McCullough has made it easier for people in Virginia to open up a business. But Senator Mark Warner has always been about economic development, because a part of what he has in his package is a whole economic development platform. And so anytime we need to call on him to assist us in any way with jobs, the economy, and economic development that has to do with small and minority businesses, he's always been there for us.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you so much, because that was one of my concerns. And I know a lot of women, as I say, I'm trying to speak of some of the questions that I've heard. The next question I would have is women's rights and their health issues. You know, we have our own issues as women. And my question to you would be, what can we expect from Senator Mark Warner in reference to the women's health rights and our issues that we face day to day? Is he for us? Or?
Oh, absolutely, he is for us, and he was for us when he was governor. But when it comes to the issues that impact the health issues for for women in this country. As you know, we have a Congress that we call the Do Nothing Congress, and the guys on the other side of the aisle has tried to do everything from A to Z to try to thwart efforts. But I can tell you in Virginia, we have managed to roll back issues that are negatively impact women's health. But one thing that can help is for us to expand Medicaid. Right. The Medicaid expansion program is one of the most significant things left for us to do in Virginia to make sure that, first of all, women have health insurance.
That's right.
Because you can't take care of your health issues if you don't have health insurance.
That's right.
You've got to have health insurance. And with just within the last 3 months, we've been able to get a measure passed that would get maybe 200,000 more people who were not eligible for insurance under the Affordable Care Act. Call it Obamacare. I like calling it Obamacare. I like calling it Obamacare. But there were about 200,000 people who were not able to get insurance through Obamacare, but who fell through the crack and was not able, because we didn't pass the Medicaid expansion in Virginia, who didn't have any insurance. So within the last several months, last several weeks, as a matter of fact, we've been able to, through Governor McCullough's efforts, to open up the door so that 200,000 more people will have access to health insurance. Now, I can tell you, none of this could have happened but for the efforts of the governors before Terry McCullough. So you've got to give Mark Warner credit for it, just like you have to give Tim Kaine credit for it. So just know that Mark Warner has always been right there on the front line in terms of all of the issues that are important to us as women.
All right. Thank you so much. And my last question, not least, everyone talks about the minimum wage. Okay, we've been seeing some increases, and then we hear it's not going to happen, it is going to happen. So what do we think is going to happen with this, with Mark Warner coming to the plate as far as the minimum wage?
But all you got to do is go back and check his track record. And Mark Warner has always been in support of expansion for minimum wage. But the thing of it is, you got to know, is the weight of any particular issue cannot rest with one senator or with one delegate or with one member of the House of Delegates.
That's true.
Senator Mark Warner is going to make up the combination of senators who will help get these measures passed. And Mark Warner has been on record time and time again being a support of increasing the minimum wage. It's just that we've not been able to get the Republicans, and let me just go on and say it like it is, to agree to it.
Wow.
So I can tell you, I would be sitting here right now being a surrogate for Mark Warner if I didn't believe in him 100% on all of the issues that impact the lives of all of us.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Church girl.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. I am here at the Broadway, and as always, we love to spotlight local artists that are in the area here. And today we have none other than Miss Hope Gatling. Gatling, Miss Hope Gatling, thank you so much. So I want to say welcome to the Gospel Morning Show. Thank you. And tell me about, I know I can't ask your age, but you look young. So what inspired you? How'd you get started in this music?
I love jazz. I grew up listening to Billie Holiday, Sarah Vaughan, Lauren McRae, and so my project it reflects that.
Okay.
And I wanted to do something different, something refreshing. So we hear the horns and I just wanted to do something different.
Okay. So this project, you have, what's your favorite song on it? Nobody can never pick their favorite song. All of them. That's why they're on there. But if you had to choose, it looks like a very good project. I got an opportunity to listen to some of it. And it is very good. So what would you think what song inspired you the most? There's got to be one on here.
Different songs for different reasons, but one song is called Beautiful Girl. And I wrote that for women just like myself and you. It's hard. Sometimes we see what we see on TV and magazines and we think we're supposed to look like that. We need that type of shade, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I wrote a song to remind us that we're beautiful, we're fearfully and wonderfully made, and we're created in God's image. And so the song is called Beautiful Girl, and it's one of my favorite ones to sing.
Okay. does say A Story of a Girl.
Yes.
Here it is right here. Where can they get this CD at?
It is at Heaven and Earth, Amazon CD Baby, iTunes, Spotify.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for that.
For having me.
Okay, and I appreciate you. Go out and get her music. You on Facebook, right?
Yes.
Facebook her.
Yes. Hope Gatlin, Facebook me, please.
Hope Gatling. I'm saying it wrong, but
It's
Hope
all good,
Gatling.
it's all good.
Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for sharing your music. And don't turn that channel. She's getting ready to perform next. Keep it locked right here. You're listening to the Gospel Morning Show.
Church girl.
Without God, I would be without purpose, drifting from road to road, not knowing where to go, feeling dizzy, cause nothing is there to fill me. I'm walking around on empty. Come in my life and be my everything. Come in my life, please keep me. It's you, Lord. It's you. It's you. What keeps the world in place with the moon and stars in space? For him I run. Without God I would be missing a crucial part of me, because without him I can't live, I can't move or have my being. You're in every breath I take, you're in every move I make. Come in my life to say, please Lord, have your way. Oh, I would be lost just like a ship without a sail. No more feeling like I'm lost, and it's all because of you. What keeps the sunshine? It's you, Lord. You. My life worth living. It's you, the one I need. It's you who keeps the world. You're such an amazing God. Yes, you are. What keeps the sunshine? You're so incredible. Yes, you are. It's you, the one I need. It's you who keeps the world. You're strong and mighty. Yeah, you are. Hallelujah. Amen. This next song is the title track to my album, A Story of a Girl. Snap your fingers for this. The story of a girl living in her world full of fantasy dreams, but everything is not what it appears to be. White skies turn gray
as you can see, we are out and about. This is the Gospel Morning Show. I am your host, aka the Church Girl. Never give out my real government. All right, now we got here. Reggie Gist is over here with me today. He is performing live here at the Broadway, located on Virginia Beach Boulevard in the blessed city of Norfolk. But Reggie is from Portsmouth, Virginia. Reggie.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? Yes, I'm representing Portsmouth, Virginia, and gonna do what it do.
All right, you see how he got?
You
Can I do that too?
I feel comfortable.
Reggie Gist, tell us about how you got started. We know you're from here. You've been here all your life.
Wow, you got that much time?
No, okay, let's take a shortcut.
Well, how I got started, I started in church. I was singing a church choir, and a young lady beside me, she said she didn't want to sing beside Reggie Gist. And she asked her, why you want to sing beside Reggie Gist? She said, because he can't sing. So it hurt me to my heart because I knew what she said was true. But I knew I wanted to be part of music.
Amen.
So I begged my mother, I begged her to give me a saxophone. And she gave me a saxophone, I got a book, and I started teaching myself, and that's how I got started in the music. That's how I got started.
All right.
Yeah, but I went on to Norfolk State, Berklee School of Music in Boston, and I just received an award yesterday. SEMA just gave me a Outstanding Jazz Saxophonist Award yesterday. And in June I got the Best Saxophone Award from NAACP. They gave me an award. So that's how I got started.
So it all started when somebody said you could not sing.
That's right.
Now you know how many people tell me that? And look what I'm doing. So find your gift.
That's right, that's right. I found my gift. And it wasn't singing.
It wasn't singing. Mine's neither. Okay, let me ask you this. Do you have any new projects you're working on, or if people want to get your music? Where can you go?
Just busy. I play a lot. I'm not doing a new CD or nothing like that to plug. This week I'll be at Crown Plaza, Hampton. I'm doing Jazz and Jokes in Portside, Portsmouth Friday. And I just do a lot of private stuff. Saturday I was at the Cypress Point Club, and Friday, I don't even know where I was, but I just really just
working.
Just working. I'm just working. I play like 4 times a week.
Okay.
And days I'm really kind of off is like maybe a Monday or Tuesday, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm usually somewhere.
Right.
So you know.
So you want to look for Reggie Gist wherever he may be. Find him. He has that saxophone that can sing like none other. Make that girl say. Amen. Okay, thank you so much. We're going to go live and watch Reggie Gist perform now. So don't you dare touch that dial. Keep it locked right here. You're listening to the Gospel Morning Show.
Church girl. church girl, church girl, church girl, church girl, yeah.